Okay, did it clap sync? So, and there we go. ED. So today we're going to be reviewing the OP-1 8K. It's got a lot of hype in the gaming community. I think a lot of pros from Valorant, maybe Counter-Strike, I don't know, have switched over to it. I'm going to tell you if it's worth it, in my opinion, to pick up an OP-1 8K. Tell you if it lives up to the hype. See if it's mouse Jesus, like everyone's been saying. In-game kind of sells this as like a 8K hertz polling rate, lowest latency ever. But if you see Optimum Tech's video, high hertz is debatable whether it helps you or not. Some people will swear by it. Others will say it doesn't really matter. I mean, I would like to have the lowest latency possible. You know, I would say don't go buy a mouse just because it's 8K hertz. I don't think that should be a reason anyone needs to upgrade. But if you're buying a new mouse, might as well get an 8K hertz one, right? So we can start off with that. Not minimalist, but it doesn't have a lot of branding on it. It doesn't have big gamer logos and RGB and, you know, all that that you see on like the like Razer mice. Well, I guess not anymore. I don't know. Some like Chinese brand Temu mice, you know. So as far as like grip styles, many people have covered this millions of times, but if you somehow live under a rock and haven't heard, you know, claw grip, this is for that. Now, where I will disagree with some people is they say you need small hands in order to relax claw grip this. I personally, like, I don't have an aggressive claw grip, so I was expecting this mouse to feel very uncomfortable to me, and that was just not the case. I will say, however, it does almost feel like I'm holding like a pencil. Like, it's so skinny. And for a while, the mouse is like light, but it's, you know, I think I have like whatever the newest fucking self-master final mouse is called. I don't even remember what the fuck it is. And I think that probably, I think it's lighter. I don't fucking know anymore. I used to be big into the mouse market. I think I have like 10 mice on my desk. XM2, XM1 paracorded. Yeah, I'm getting old. The KPU, rest in peace. G303 Shroud Edition. For some reason, I bought that. I've wasted a lot of money on mice. Okay, I think my opinion will be valuable. I've reached, you know, top of a lot of games. I wouldn't say the very top. I'm not like a pro player or anything. I'm pretty good at games. I've tried a lot of mice. I've been playing games for about 10 years. So I think my opinion on like a mouse or whatever can matter. The grip style, when I first got the mouse and started playing with it, I was using the XM2 before, kind of the XM2 to super light. Those aren't like big mice by any means, but they're not like small either. And I have used, you know, the fucking Starlight jerk yourself off, whatever. And that one's pretty small. But this one, for some reason, when I grab it, it almost just felt like I was going like this or something. Like no mouse was there. I was just like pinching onto something, just hovering my hand while I was playing Counter-Strike. Don't know why. It's not like the mouse is extremely light. When I got that shit, I was clicking heads, okay? And normally that happens when you get a new mouse. Your brain, when it feels something slightly off, you got new equipment, it kind of naturally overcompensates and might make you good at something temporarily, right? So I was kind of waiting for that to die down to give an actual opinion on it. And I mean, it definitely has died down now. I'm playing back to like my normal, you know, it's only like the first couple of days you get a new mouse, you play really well. That's just your brain trying to figure out how to, you know, balance all this new like input, whatever. I'm not a neuroscientist or whatever, but I do know that's somewhat true. Like when you change your settings in Counter-Strike, I'm just fucking yapping now. Okay, hold on. Now that that period is over, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. It's very comfortable. I never really got a sense of it being uncomfortable. At times, I would like it to be longer. For example, like just while I'm holding it right, it doesn't fully fit into the back of my palm. But I think at first what I thought was its weakness for my hand, it kind of grew on me to be a strength, because that gives me more finger room gives me more like waggle room to move it back into my palm knot. Palmer knot. It kind of allowed me to aim a lot better with my fingertips or fingers, whatever. At first, I thought it might cause some instability, but I haven't really got that. And I think with tracking games, I haven't been playing too much of them, so my tracking has suffered, but that's not the mouse's fault. But I do feel in TAC FPSs, which if I play any competitive game, that's what I've been playing for like the past month or so. I go back and forth. My aim has, I do feel like it has improved just slightly because of that factor of just being able to slightly move the mouse and make those small micro corrections that I probably wouldn't normally be able to do. I would, like, think about it. I normally would have to almost move my entire arm to make a micro correction that's like, you know, a centimeter. If the thing's in the palm of my hand, I have to move with my shoulder to move it back, but now I can move it with my fingers, and that just allows, like, you can save a couple milliseconds. Maybe you can just get more accurate like that, and you know, you're using your fingertips instead of a massive muscle group that's a little bit harder to get precise. Latency wise, I think there's something about the click latency with the mouse, but genuinely, I care. I think that's nice to know, but you shouldn't get a mouse because of that at all, unless you got like a bunch of money to waste, you know. Pricing, I mean, really, you cannot, for this price range, it is insane. So I went ahead and pulled up the Amazon for this mouse, and right now it is sitting at $84 for the black. So if you're looking to get this after Christmas, you know, when you got some pocket change, maybe you got some money because people have no idea what to buy, a stupid gamer like me, you know, so they just give you cash. This is a good buy in my opinion. I don't think you need small hands like some people say, but I do think if you have larger hands than mine, it might be a little bit difficult unless you're fingertip gripping. But you could still probably make it work, because even now, lift the bungee up. Like, this is where I'm at right here. See, like, it's small, but I have 19 by 10. I'm 6'2", you know, like I should have large hands, at least I think. And I'm not like that aggressive, right? I'm not like up here. Like, I normally play like down here. So to conclude this video, does the OP-1 8K meet the hype? I believe so. I think people in the mouse community make things sound a little bit concrete when, you know, yes, you could be aiming better with the mouse, right? And I think I probably was aiming better with the mouse, right? But there could be a lot of variables going into that. So don't let that, you know, make you go out there and buy it immediately. But if you got the money, you want to give it a try, maybe your old mouse is fucking breaking or you're just tired of it, I think it's worth a shot. I encourage everyone to get the OP-1 8K if you want to try it. You know, it's not going to fix your aiming problems. If you're not too good at aiming, I suggest Voltaic or AimLab. You know, go into AimLabs, Google Voltaic, learn about Voltaic. Maybe watch some videos of, you know, from Matty OW or any of the aiming guys. But buying an $80 mouse isn't going to fix bad aim. Just like, you know, if you were to go, I don't play baseball, but I'm guessing if you were bad at hitting a baseball, if someone throws a baseball at you and you just fucking somehow you try to hit it like this and then you get hit in the face every fucking time, you somehow you try to, you swing for it, it hits you in your hand and your hand's broken every single time you try to hit it, and you just keep breaking it farther and farther. That getting a new baseball bat is not going to fix that. So I don't know, but that being said, if you're good at hitting, you know, having a shitty bat, you know, I think the wooden bat, right? Having a wooden bat and then switching over to the metal bats, that'll make it shoot a lot better because I think the ball hits it and it bends and then goes out in like a split second. And it makes the ball go farther, right? That's going to make your hitting a lot better when you already are good. So if you have a good foundation of aim, you want to try out different tools, try out the OP-1 8K. If you're bad at aiming, you still want to try a new mouse, try out the OP-1 8K. It's just, at the end of the day, if you have the money and you want to. All right. Hopefully that's enough said about the mouse. I yapped a lot. I have a lot of things to say about mice and aiming and stuff. I'm by no means an expert, but I think it's a fun topic to cover and have conversations about. So, see ya. And I'm going to be getting an Artisan Raiden in the mail. Might do a review of that. I also have a Skypad, but it's the 2.0. And I have a Orange Zero, if anyone cares to see a review of that. I've been playing on it for like almost a year. So, but I've been playing on the Zero for 2 years total. So I can give an honest review on that one. All right. See ya.